this right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. Angel is out and about. She's doing that thing.
What's that word again?
I cannot remember.
Starts with a V?
I remember. Cabo Vacation.
Oh, that was such a good time.
She's not in Cabo this time, though.
Can we go back?
Yes, we're going back. But sitting in for Angel Tussey, and the voice that you hear right there, Kimberly Orr.
Hello, world.
Knockout Performance. How you doing, Kimberly?
Great. How are you, Eric?
Fantastic.
Good Monday morning?
You know, it's a great Monday morning. Every morning on the Experience Pros Radio Show is better than everything, right? I don't even know how to use the words because it's the coolest thing that we get to do. Look at the view.
Stunning view.
Right.
I want to be in those mountains. I want to be lost in those mountains.
I was actually just talking about Mallory.
We have another in-studio guest.
And she's super pretty.
Fabulous PR intern Mallory Baker is here today. Welcome to the show, Mallory.
Yeah.
Hi, Mallory. Very nice to have you with us. Are you excited?
I'm pretty nervous.
You're pretty nervous? Nothing to be nervous about. It's just holding a conversation here with us. Mallory, you're interning with Kimberly here at Knockout Performance. You're going to be live blogging the show, is that correct?
Yes, I will.
Love that. And Mallory, you know, when you went through the application process to work through with Kimberly, I happen to know a little something about your application process. Can I share?
Oh, of course.
You went straight to the top of the list, not because you know Twitter, not because you know LinkedIn, not because you know Facebook, not because you're published. I don't know what that means, but because you were a Colorado State Rammy. Is that why?
It's caused quite the difficulties in the office, but
if you know Kimberly Orr, you know that she's
she bleeds black and gold, I think is the word you're looking for.
High five to the Rammies. Love that.
I love it. Hey, now the office has 2 buffs and 1 Ram. We are an equal opportunity employer at Knockout Performance.
I was just about to say, don't want to have any diversity problems. So
No diversity problems.
I said she could bring a Ram to help decorate the office. She hasn't done it yet, but I said she could.
She shows up every day. The office decorated.
She is the Ram in her
Right.
office.
All right.
Good Ram in her office.
Absolutely. So welcome to the show. I've got a great show for you today. Amazing. But as you know, at the top of the hour, I'd like to bring the news, and I've got some news for you here. Did you know that in Hardin County, Kentucky, they have discovered thousands of pairs of shoes that were reported missing 5 years ago?
Can we go to Kentucky?
You want to
I like shoes.
Right? Yeah. So these are all Nike shoes, and they're now when I'm saying thousands of pairs of shoes that were reported missing 5 years ago, 2009, $3 million. $3 million worth of shoes were en route from Tennessee to Texas, from one distribution center to another, and gone, disappeared.
Call me crazy, but if I suddenly found $3 million worth of shoes,
right,
I kind of notice.
Well, there's a couple of women in Tennessee who. They didn't. I mean, did I say Tennessee? In Kentucky, who. They had no idea where these shoes came from.
Eric, bless. Really?
$3 million worth of shoes. So they've just been taking them over to the swap meets, the local area flea markets, and selling them. And when the police came and said, where'd you get these shoes? We have no idea. No clue where they came from.
That is the best magic trick ever.
Right?
$3 million worth of shoes.
This is a direct quote. Please pardon the grammar. Direct quote from Zetta Thompson, who collected all these shoes and were selling them. I can't even tell you how many shoes we had. It was unbelievable. Like I said, all this out here, this was all Jordans, every kind of Jordan you could imagine. There were flip-flops. There was Jennifer Lopez, Kim Kardashian heels here. There were expensive shoes here. We don't know where they came from.
Pure magic.
I guess. Somebody stole $3 million worth of shoes.
Wasn't me.
They have not been arrested yet. Right? Shoes were confiscated. Nike says, yep, they're ours. No arrests have been made in the case yet. They're working on the investigation in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guess what day it is?
I know what day it's not.
What? What day is it not?
It's not Hump Day.
That's true.
That's your favorite day.
No.
Hump Day.
No, you don't do that right either. No. It is the 2nd of the month, and you know what that means?
I know what that means.
Back it up.
Back it up. C squared, 2nd of the month.
That's exactly
Back
right.
it up.
Second, C Square Computer Consulting, a longtime legacy sponsor of the Extreme Customer Service Directory and Experience Pros radio show, reminds you to back up your data. It is so important that you take care of your data and make sure that you don't lose everything. That's what happens when you don't back it up. So just take a moment, back up your data. It's very quick and easy. If you don't know how, give those fine folks over at C Square Computer Consulting a check out. It's c2cc.net, c2cc.net, or C Squared IT on Facebook. This hour of the Experience Pros Radio Show is brought to you by Grace Your Health, where you can find, get to, and maintain your optimal healthy self. Grace Child is your trusted certified health coach who knows firsthand how to get rid of the weight and how to help you get back to optimal health. Give her a call today, 515-991-5334, or email her at graceyourhealth@gmail.com.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Visualize 50 small businesses in a room. They're drinking a cocktail. They're shopping from local businesses, networking, and having a great time. Sounds great, doesn't it? Join the Connecting Experts at the brand new Iron Tribe Fitness in Highlands Ranch at 8081 South Broadway on Thursday, June 5th from 4 to 7. For more information, contact me, Penny, at 303-220-0366. Or theconnectingexperts.com, connecting people to people.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
You make all kinds of plans for your business, but have you planned for the event that you may need long-term care? Did you know that you can have long-term care insurance that offers you tax advantages and a guaranteed rate of return? Walt Wilson is a licensed agent working in the financial services segment of the insurance industry, and he's a pro when it comes to long-term care. It only takes a moment to register for the next free webinar that could literally change your financial outlook. Visit privatepensiondesign.com today and click the LTC webinar tab.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. Sitting in for Angel Tussey is Kimberly Orr, our publicist and the owner of Knockout Performance. Social media never knew what hit it.
Absolutely, Eric.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Hey, you hear the Olivia Newton-John there?
Yes.
Right? Did you know, you probably knew this, that the great majority of communication is done without words? Did you know that? You have to use your words. This is radio.
I'm just playing with you, Eric. I just want to see what you do when I gave you dead air on the radio.
Yeah,
'cause that's a no-no on publicity land.
It could be.
Absolutely. Nonverbal cues, nonverbal communication.
Absolutely. And so thinking about, the nonverbal communication that goes on, we've had segments that we talk about nonverbal communication and body language and how do you see some of these things in your interactions with folks? Do you see the mirroring posture? If you want, if you're in a meeting and you want to see that meeting go well, you tend to mirror the person with whom you're meeting?
Absolutely. The nodding of the head.
Yeah.
The smiles.
Normally when nodding, when we get, at least when I get, especially when it's a pretty girl, when
that just makes your head sweat, doesn't it, Eric?
Nodding of the head and the smiles, that simply means you have no chance. You're not going to do whatever you want. The answer is no. As they smile and nod their heads.
Oh,
yeah.
Bless your heart.
No, it's true. No. But I came across an article by Jeff Hayden, whom I love, over at Inc.com, and he says that there are some words that we should not use to describe ourselves unless we're just a little too full of ourselves.
Is beast one of those?
No. Check this out. Generous. You should not say, I am generous.
Well, people should know if a person is generous based on their actions.
Actions
speak much louder than words.
Body language, talking about actions. Exactly right. All right. Generosity is earned. It is not claimed. So says Mr. Hayden. Leave it to other people to describe you as a giver. That is the highest form of praise.
I like the next one too.
Well, it follows this one up immediately.
Absolutely. Humble.
Yeah, you know that I am.
I am too. Let's talk about how humble we
right,
both are.
Absolutely.
Shall we?
Don't you get
really
right?
Come on.
I get a little frustrated when people go on and on about their humility, and if you're humble, you don't have to tell us. We're pretty sure we know that. Now, some people will use these two words to describe themselves. I am very self-disciplined.
I am not. Oh, wait, that's not the conversation we're having.
Well, it could be.
Again, action should always speak louder than words. There are many words that we don't have to come flying out of our mouth.
Right. And again, if you're self-disciplined, exercise a little in the telling of people that you are self-disciplined.
Less is more.
Always. I hear this in business conversations always.
Oh, wait. I am so passionate about what I do.
That's it.
My passion overflows all day, every day, all over my page, all over my computer, all over my social platforms.
Yeah, passion should never be claimed. Passion should be displayed.
Exactly.
And if it means what you think it means, it will show the way that you want it to show.
Right. It's I believe.
If it means what I want it to mean, then we shouldn't be having that conversation in public anyways. I'm just saying.
I think it's one of the highest forms of praise when someone says, you are clearly passionate about what you do. You're passionate about how you treat people. That
if
is a
somebody
great form
else
of
is
praise.
doing the talking,
I love that.
If you're talking about your passion, though, again, the word is overused. It is.
Unless you're taking the passion test.
I don't know what the passion test is.
Oh, have I got a book for you?
Hey, now.
It's called the passion test.
All right.
It's not what you think, Eric Raymer.
Shoot, this one made the list, and I use this all the time.
Oh, yes, you do. You are so witty, though.
I claim myself to be witty all the time, but I only claim it because Angel never gives it to me. You know what I mean? She's like, you're not funny.
Who's in the seat? You are
Kimberly.
funny.
Kimberly is in the seat. Yes.
You are funny and witty.
Thank you.
And you have a very nice witty repartee with Angel. And I will say that about both of you, as your publicist and your friend.
I think actually that's what makes this show a success is people pay in large part to see that repartee. Either that or it's because it's truly David and Goliath.
There you go.
Or Angel and Goliath. Empathetic, fearless, straightforward. These are words you probably don't need to tell people about. You can just demonstrate. I'm going to take issue with Mr. Hayden on this next one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Adaptable. You know what? If somebody says I'm adaptable, I'm like, high five. Love that. Because that means you're not stuck in a rut. You're able to deal. What'd you say?
Ebb and flow.
Go with the ebb and the flow.
Go
right?
with the flow.
That's exactly right. And
you have to be able to read people. We're not all the same. It's the beauty of humanity. We have to be able to read the situation, read the person, read the experience, and go with the flow.
Humanity is beautiful.
Humanity is beautiful.
I love that.
I love being here.
All right, so it's not necessarily if you're going to deal with your nonverbal communication, we'll talk about that maybe another time. But if you use those words, make sure that you don't self-grandize or I think I just made that word up. But don't make it seem like you're so stuck on yourself.
Right. It's much better to be stuck on other people.
Absolutely. We were, in fact, we talked about this. We were in Arizona over the weekend. Angel and I were, and we were speaking to the National Association of Professional Organizers, known as NAPO, for their national convention, or as Angel likes to say, 800 professionally organized women and Eric. And it was one of those things that we were saying. If you have to tell people how great you are, you're probably not as great as you think you are. They will tell you.
And I believe they did.
Oh gosh.
So
it was very nice.
Here's me truly being your publicist.
Yeah.
You have spoken at this convention in the past.
Yes, ma'am.
And I love hearing about the woman who came up to you and said, I was so excited to see you on the agenda.
Yeah.
I came to the conference to hear you. It is the first thing I plan to attend.
It was really very nice. We spoke at the National Association of Professional Organizers 2 years ago in Baltimore, and this woman, we hadn't seen her nor heard from her in the 2 years since, and she showed up before one of our sessions and literally said, I saw you in Baltimore. I came because I knew that you were going to be here. You were the first session I booked, and she says, I implemented all the things that you told me 2 years ago. My business is thriving, and I just came here to say thank you, and I can't wait to drink from the fire hose.
And would you mind sharing the topic that you spoke about?
This time we talked about six-figure marketing on a $2 budget.
Six-figure marketing on a $2 budget.
Yeah.
I wonder if any small businesses could learn from that.
I'm sure that they could. It was a lot of fun.
That's great.
Hey, we got to take a quick commercial break, but folks, don't go anywhere. Kimberly and Eric here on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Back it up. Back it up. C-Squared Computer Consulting wants to remind you to back up your data on the 2nd of every month. Don't put off calling C-Squared Computer Consulting until it's an emergency. Call 303-933-1113 today to set up auto checks, backups, and a lot more. Hire C-Squared to be your IT department. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113. Online, find them at c2cc.net. Back it up.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dan Denai, Chief Operating Officer with BioT Medical. At BioT, we've developed the safest, most effective way to balance your hormones. Unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams with many dangerous side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com to learn more. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, it's the right choice.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the Orange Effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
I'm Jason Lewis, America's Mr. Right, and I hope you'll listen to my show weeknights at 7 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us today. Sitting in for Angel Tussey is Kimberly Orr. Kimberly Orr, Knockout Performance, online digital media maven.
Well, thank you, Eric. That was very kind of you.
Very nice to have you along with us. Now, Kimberly, we just talked a little bit about nonverbal communication and the words that you should not use to pat yourself on the back. And Mallory, who is your intern for the summer, is that correct?
Absolutely.
Sitting in here, came up with a brilliant segment conversation piece, if you will, and she says, you know, why don't you just talk about then how is it that you can talk about yourself in a way that is not stuck up or whatnot, right?
Right.
And similarly, how do you get others to talk about you? So I thought maybe we'd engage in that conversation.
Well, of course, here at the Experience Pros Radio Show, we have a wonderful network of people through the through the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
Right.
And this is a group of people who all have been vetted for their extreme customer service in the marketplace.
Sure.
They are companies who work to support each other and lift each other up in business all the time.
Each one of them is the best of the best.
The best at what they do.
Right.
Which is why they're in the directory.
Right.
And so for those 200 plus companies, talking about each other has been a great way to spread the word through small business communities across the metro area, definitely, and the state of Colorado.
You know, you bring up the Extreme Customer Service Directory, and I think that's one thing. It's a qualifier, right? It's a validator, I should say. And because of that, you know, if you've got the little emblem on your website or the logo on your pin or whatever, it identifies you as being the best of the best. That tells a story without you ever having to say it. You know, that I've passed the vetting process when Eric and Angel give 2 thumbs up, if you will, to the customer experience.
And one of the things that I always appreciate as a business owner, because Knockout Performance is a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, when another member of the directory calls and says, I was referred to you by X.
Right.
That is the greatest compliment my business could ever receive.
Absolutely.
Because it means somebody has recognized the service that we provide as a company,
Yeah.
and they want to share that with others. So that is a true compliment.
So, and therein, I think, kind of comes full circle into the notion of how to go about your business. You know, look, at church, I know that people tithe, right? They give their 10%. That's the word tithe means 10%. And they don't give in order to get, but there are a series of promises that come with the giving. So too it is in nature altogether, that when we exercise kindness, kindness comes back to us.
Kindness, absolutely.
I did an example of this in Phoenix over the weekend. I looked out over the sea of faces in our workshops, and I said, all I did was smile. I sat there and just smiled, and I looked at everybody as I was smiling, and I thought,
Let me guess. They smiled back.
They did, because you can't help it. It's a psychological truth that if I smile, you smile back. It's
smiling right now.
Right, and so we call it here on this show, we call it a fan brag. And the notion of it is this: say something nice about somebody else in business. And when you do that, they are more likely to say something nice about you. I train our staff the same way. Go out and give recommendations, give kudos, give accolades, give testimonials that are positive towards the people that you love and doing a business. And it's got to be authentic. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And when I give referrals, I let people know, please let them know you heard about this from the Experience Pros radio show.
Right.
Because we want to make sure that they know this is where the referral came from. Our intentions are pure. We are looking for the best in business. We are recognizing the best in business.
Absolutely.
And I'd like to say something about fan bragging.
Sure.
So on Friday, while you were at the convention speaking,
yes,
Cheryl and Kim held down the fort.
They did.
And Mallory and I were up the street doing an interview with Dr. Jeff Albright, because we're working on a press release for his new office.
Nice.
Also a member of the Extreme Customer Service
Yes.
Directory. So when we left Dr. Jeff's office, I stopped by here to grab some snapshots of Cheryl and Kim to promote them as co-hosting the show on Friday. They did an excellent job. And it was pretty fun. I came in and I did a live fan brag about Laura at Irresistibles.
Oh, sure.
There's some awesome fan brags on Friday. So we think you should leave the keys to the kingdom to the kids a little more often.
Oh,
Maybe you
do.
could take Fridays off. How does that sound?
You forget that Friday is
the
our
best
favorite day of the week too.
Right.
No, we're very grateful.
They did a great job.
Thank you, and thank you to Cheryl Braunschweiger, ALMC Mortgage, and Kim Castor, who works with the Experience Pros radio show.
Why ALMC?
All loans must close.
And they do.
Exactly. We're so grateful for the ability. Fridays are, as you know, super fast moving.
Fan bragging Friday.
They are fan bragging Fridays, and they move fast. And Charlie is, I'm gonna tell you what, he throws out 6 different arms and just goes crazy answering the phones, and he treats our guests with such respect, and I love him for it. It's nice to be able to take that, the most important day of the week for our listeners, and be able to trust that to the hands of Cheryl and Kim.
It sure was fun.
Nice.
There were a few special guests who stopped by, not just me.
Yeah, absolutely. So very happy to have all of them. So fan bragging. If you want to talk about yourself, Mom always told us that bragging was wrong, that it's bad, it's selfish.
But when you put fan in front of it,
there you go.
It's saying something nice about someone else in business.
Someone else.
And it's so easy.
Don't tell me how good you are. Have somebody else tell me how good you are. It's so much more strong in that regard. And if you have to go line up people and say, go tell Eric how strong, how good I am, that's a little
different. That's not really
a little different. But when it's authentic, when it's organic, when it comes out, and people say nice things about other people, it catches on in a big way. Hey, are you a twit?
A what?
A twit.
No, Eric, I am not a twit.
Do you use that Twitter thing?
I might use that Twitter thing a little bit.
Then maybe you should be a twit, or maybe
My brother-in-law says I'm a Tweety bird.
maybe you are a twit. I don't know the answer to that or not. But what we're going to do is have an expert in who's going to teach us how to twit better.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff-it-up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Arthritis and gout sufferers, listen up. You don't have to resolve yourself to a lifetime of pain. Burt Middleton is a certified nutritional therapy consultant and a former gout sufferer. That's right, I said former gout sufferer. Whether you deal with rheumatoid arthritis or the most severe case of gout, Burt Middleton can and will help you kill the pain quickly and permanently. You need Burt Middleton, the gout killer. His nutritional and lifestyle solutions help you get the gout out. Check out thegoutkiller.com today or call Burt directly 970-485-5955.
Bring your box of papers and electronics to be shredded for free on Saturday, June 7th in Highlands Ranch. If you have any old electronic gadgets or confidential documents you want to get rid of, you can do it for free on June 7th. Boy Scout Troop 4 of Littleton will be on hand to help and will be accepting donations of cash or non-perishable food. Each person is welcome to bring up to 3 copy boxes or 1 large trash bag of documents. The electronic items eligible for recycling include laptop and desktop computers, printers, copiers, phones, stereo equipment, fax machines, monitors, TVs, basically anything that plugs into the wall or runs on batteries, except for large appliances. Bring your stuff for the free shred on Saturday, June 7th from 9 a.m. until noon, 1745 Shea Center Drive in Highlands Ranch.
You know, the last time I was on Denver radio, Rocky Mountain High was just a song. Hi, everybody. It's me, America's Mr. Right, Jason Lewis. Join me weeknights at 7 for the Jason Lewis Show on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Where do I go when I don't have a friend? Where do I go at another day's end? Nobody loves me, somebody loves me on Twitter.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show, and thank you, Charlie. Just not my favorite song at all. But Twitter is in all the rage these days. I mean, they're just doing all kinds of cool things. And we thought maybe we would have a conversation about Twitter with somebody who gets it, and I don't really get it. So, Kimberly, we brought in Daryl Stern. I tell you what, this guy knows his Twitter stuff.
He does. He's really fun to watch on Twitter, too, because, as you know, I love social media. Eat, breathe, sleep it.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have fun watching some stuff that Daryl does, because he does one of my favorite things in the world. So,
Oh, we're going to find out about what that is. Daryl Stern, welcome to the show.
I'm very happy to be here. Just kidding.
What just happened?
Things are people are following and clicking on links as we speak. It's just all over the place. This ongoing conversation.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Yes,
Hashtag.
I love hashtag with my eggs.
Don't hashtag. You'll break the internet. Just warning you up front.
I've broken Twitter before.
Daryl Stern.
Well, the famous thing is, God forbid, Justin Bieber gets sick, and that shuts down the whole social media.
All right. Anyway. Stern Marketing, welcome. Very nice to have you with us. Let's start with a larger umbrella than just going straight to the hashtag, because we're going to get there in a minute. But define social media marketing, because that's a big thing.
Well, to me, the letters are in the wrong order, okay? It should be MMS, or what media. Okay, first off, media, it can be a blog post, a picture, a video. A painter uses the medium of, art or canvas or paint or oil and all of that. So media does your target market, because remember, this is marketing, which is a science. You have to perhaps have define your customer persona and do an audit of who are your previous clients, what kind of information do they want to hear from you, what kind of media would they want to see from you and share. And then the end of it is, I just lost the last word.
Well, that's all right.
Oh, well, yeah. What media would your market like to share socially? In other words, if you look at it that way and say, what media would your target market like to share socially, it changes your way of thinking about it.
All right, but Twitter is just one of a multitude of social media places.
So many platforms.
Platforms, right? Hashtag. Help people understand, because Daryl, it's not their fault. There are people who do not understand this hashtag deal and why it helps. I liken it to a filing cabinet, right?
Right.
You've got all your information in the filing cabinet, and the hashtag are the tabs that help us identify the various areas in it. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, most definitely. The concept of hashtagging started way back in 1988 on a platform called IRC, or Internet Relay Chat.
I remember IRC. I used to have a channel on that.
And basically it was a way to filter or group conversations or different types of media. There's all these chats, there's all these different things going on. So how can I filter out, I'm really interested in art, or I'm really interested in painting, or I'm really interested in theater. How can I just put something in to filter out all of the noise and just see who's talking about
those things?
Right,
oh, that makes lots of sense.
Exactly. So there was a guy named Nate in San Diego in California. There was a big fire out there, and he put out one of the first hashtags, which was hashtag San Diego fire. And it was intended for people all to use that same kind of, hashtag, what's going on?
Right.
Where is this fire? Where do the firemen have to go? And it kind of like created this viral thing on Twitter.
For those who are brand new, hashtag, the hashtag is the pound symbol.
Yeah, the pound symbol. It looks
and
like
on your keyboard, it's above the number 3.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the, or the tic-tac-toe board, as I like to call it.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Exactly.
So it's a way of identifying, to take a tributary or a stream out of the ocean.
Right.
Looking for a particular thing.
And the interesting thing about the hashtag now is it has evolved into the most significant search tool on a number of social platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's most commonly used when someone is working to newsjack a story.
What?
Newsjack. It's my favorite word.
Newsjack?
Newsjack.
Yes.
Do you know what that means?
Not news, Eric.
I do.
Newsjack.
Because you know what? I got caught newsjacking once. It was in
Not
my
the
room.
same
My mom
thing.
walked in. I was so embarrassed.
No, not the same thing at all.
That's
Newsjacking an event is a great way to market your business.
Right.
What do you like to newsjack? Because that's my favorite thing to do on
What does
Twitter.
newsjacking mean?
Well, I'll start off with this as kind of a funny joke. It's gosh forbid we could associate ourselves with Justin Bieber, or we could make a costume. We can cut, or we could, associate ourselves with hashtag Kimye, which was the big Kanye West, Kim Kardashian wedding. So I'll give you an example. I'm working with a local lawyer client. Her name is April Jones. She's a divorce attorney here.
All right.
So what we did was we published an article, a piece of media, about what would happen, or what would the situation be in terms of child custody and the law and common law marriage and all of that, if they were married here in Colorado.
Kimye.
Right, Kimye.
All right.
Kimye wedding. So then we put that out with all of these kind of hashtags on the day and the day after, that this was trending.
Is Justin Bieber their child?
No, this one had nothing to do. We left Justin out of this one.
Okay, all right.
Exactly.
So, but they put down the ramifications of, had they been married here, what that would be.
Right.
Okay.
So, in other words, we're producing helpful, good advice, but we're also plugging it in with the flow of what people are talking about.
And
what's
searching
the
for.
topic of the day? What's going on in entertainment or politics or whatever? There was a
so
little
right now,
known-
there's this little thing going on called the Stanley Cup.
Yeah,
So
I've heard
jumping
of that.
into conversations and newsjacking stories about the King's quest to win.
So I could ask, I could use in Twitter, I could use hashtag Jimmy Fallon, and because he's all over the New York Rangers,
right?
And what would it mean if hashtag Jimmy Fallon got involved with the LA Kings, hashtag LA Kings or whatever like that?
Now, when you're talking about a specific person or a specific team,
yes,
it's better to mention them using their handle.
If they have a handle.
If they have a handle, yes,
Right.
which is their
And to
@
use their
symbol.
official hashtag for the event.
Exactly. I did a lot of newsjacking this past May the 4th, which is National Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be with you. Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. So I was doing all kinds of different things with that. And one thing I noticed was Oreo Cookies put out a picture of the glass of milk with the two, Oreo cookies attached to it that looked like Princess Leia.
Oh.
And what they did was they hashtagged it with hashtag May the 4th. And I complimented them, and then I also replied to them and said, but you're missing a couple other ones, which was hashtag May the 4th, be with you,
Right.
and then also @Star Wars, which is the handle, for Star Wars.
And that way, if people are following @Star Wars, it shows up in their feed. If they're following,
You're exactly right. If they're
this.
following these other things, they'll see what your comment is on something interjected into
Now,
that.
Daryl, I'm going to ask you a question that's not necessarily on something you may be planning, but I think you know the answer to this. There are certain apps, certain tools. I think of Hootsuite that I use to break out those things. So I don't have to manually type into my Twitter website the hashtag, and then I only get one thing. I can break this down into, I use hashtag marketing, and I use hashtag social media, and I use hashtag positive business talk.
Right.
Those kinds of things that or hashtag fanbrag. I use that a lot to find out who's using the fanbrag, right? Do you have a favorite tool that gets you those things in multiples, not just the one at a time? You can do that directly through Twitter or Facebook or anybody else who's using the hashtags. But do you have a favorite tool like Hootsuite that you use for filtering?
Well, I use Hootsuite a lot to manage different social media clients.
Yep.
But the greatest tool on Twitter, which a lot of people ignore, is the search bar, which is right up there in the top right-hand corner.
Right.
And you can literally search for anything. So if you are a plumber and you'd really like to connect with other electricians, locally, to form a referral partnership,
You
or
would
to see
use
who's out there.
hashtag say no to crack.
Sort of. You would perhaps search for, Denver electrician or Denver plumber, and then you can see which people have that type of handle that you can follow, and then also, which hashtags and which conversations are in there. I was the voice of Scooter Computer on ABC's Schoolhouse Rock back in 1983. So a lot of people hashtag Schoolhouse Rock.
Right.
So I search for that, and then I reply to them, and I favorite their tweets, and I retweet their tweets, and I say, hey, by the way,
I was the voice,
I
and so
was the
now
voice of one of the characters on this show, and I send them to the link, to my page about that.
That is amazing. Daryl Stern, I wish we had more time, but you've kind of nailed down for us what the hashtag is, how it works, and apparently newsjacking is something entirely different than what I thought it was. How do we get in contact with you if we want to learn more?
Sure, you can call 303-353-4354 or go to stern.us.com. That's STERN, like the back of a boat, no relation to Howard. That's my East Coast joke. .us.com.
303-353-4354. Daryl Stern, you're a rock star, man. I appreciate you. Hashtag way so cool.
Hashtag thank you.
Hashtag we'll be right back.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Camp Experience is a one-of-a-kind annual retreat designed exclusively for women who are ready for education and inspiration and want to connect to a network of amazing women. Sign up for the camp event happening on September 19 through 21 at Cheyenne Mountain Resort. At camp, there's time to just relax and be a girlfriend as you refine your vision, reflect on your purpose, and enjoy top speakers and creative activities. It's also the perfect place to simply have fun. Register today for Camp Experience at campexperience.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Cheers, Experience Pro listeners. My name is Lisa Voss, and I'm the owner of the Denver Area Tilda Kilt Pub and Eateries. I'd like to personally invite you to check out the most vibrant happy hour in Denver. Each kilt features a tremendous selection of cold Colorado craft beers, as well as 6 delicious new appetizers priced from $2 to $5, such as our tasty whiskey beef skewers. Join us for happy hour 3 to 7 p.m., 7 days a week at either location, downtown on the 16th Street Mall or in the Denver Tech Center on Bellevue and Ulster. Tilda Kilt, where cold beer never tasted so good.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Fan Dragon Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune into the Experience Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Do you feel it?
I feel it.
Summer is in full swing.
Oh, summer concert season is in full swing.
Absolutely. And let's just tease just a little bit here because
Any concerts I'm going to in the next month?
we could probably talk about that too. Sure. How many are?
About 6.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You saw the
Nitty Gritty
Dirt Band, right?
So much fun.
They still playing in the pond looking for frogs?
Yes.
Yeah.
And can I just say, John McEwen, who, if you know the band, is the fiddle and multiple instrument player. He was at the gate, so at Hudson Gardens in Denver.
Right.
You walk up to the
Basically
gate,
the geriatric concert tour.
and I'm going to a bunch of those this summer.
Nice.
With my advanced age.
Didn't say anything.
Loving the
Just
80s.
saying.
Thanks, Eric.
Yep.
Just because I'm older than you.
No, if you've got a walker, you'll match the people on stage.
I'm a dancer, not a walker. Let's be real clear about that. I chair dance next to you every time I'm here.
And
but I digress.
love her.
John McEwen, member of the band, comes out to the gate where the people are waiting to walk in
Sweet.
to greet people and thank them for coming to the show.
Did he run over anybody with his wheelchair?
No, he's a very tall man and he has a very nice stride. Let's talk about customer service.
Customer
He's
service.
a member of a band that has been in existence since 1966,
Right.
founded in Long Beach, California.
Come
I
on
think
now.
you know something about that.
Do.
So he comes out to greet the guests. Now, when I've gone to see U2, Bon Jovi, the Rolling Stones, The Who, nobody greeted me.
No. What?
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band greeted their guests at the arrival gate last night.
That is awesome.
It was very impressive.
Yeah.
And I noted that as a nice form of customer service.
It is a nice form of customer service. Let's talk about customer service and how you translate into an online platform. We just had Daryl Stern here talking about Twitter. We've talked a lot about online elements of business development here. A lot of people have websites that are, they're interactive or they're designed to engage their guests. They're more than just postcards on the website. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
How do you communicate that you care for your guest experience on through your website?
I think a couple ways that a business does that is to be something other than me, and it's all about me.
Yeah, right?
Because it's not the me show.
It's not the me show.
It's the how may I help you show.
Exactly.
How may we be of service to you show.
So on your website, you can actually have an interactive and engagement type of opportunity. Some people have, what do they call it, the 24-hour customer service hotline. So somebody comes in and ding, would you like to speak to a customer service representative? Which of course is a service, and it's not going to be you, right? At least I would hope it wouldn't be you.
Not at 3 a.m. I'm having a meeting with the back of my eyeballs.
Exactly. But, are there other ways that you can engage? Maybe somebody's just writing in an email to you saying, I was on your website, and I have a question for you. I think one of the key things, and this I'm going to cite Christina Desmaris from Inc.com on this thought, is to respond quickly. Okay, when somebody sends you an email through the contact form of your website, this has got to be a 3-alarm fire. You've got to get on that right now.
Response time is imminent, not when I get to it.
Right.
And I think it's important as you work with your web developer, when you have a response form on your website, to make sure that when that email arrives in your email box, it doesn't look like all the other ones, or the spam, or the promotions.
Right.
There needs to be a call to action. This is urgent, or this came from my website.
You can use
something that looks completely different than whatever it looks like when you receive an email.
You can use TLAs.
Absolutely.
And that stands for 3-letter acronym. And you can use a TLA with URG for urgent, or
I use CTA, call to action.
Call to action. And so on your form on your website, you can actually program that in, so when they hit submit on the form, it comes back to you with, in the subject line, CTA or URG or whatever, so that it stands out. The next thing is on social media. Remember, social media, brilliant tool. However, sometimes on social media, people go there first to complain.
Whoops.
So if you've dropped the ball in any way, shape, or form, and somebody writes something negative on a social media platform, I'm thinking Yelp, I'm thinking
Google reviews, I'm thinking
right.
Facebook reviews,
yeah, any of those.
TripAdvisor, any number of the platforms that exist.
Oh, and I'm furious about a couple of negative reviews. We didn't get negative reviews. We only got 3-star reviews, but in my world, that's kind of negative.
It's average.
You know,
we're well above average.
You've got to work hard not to like the Experience Pros, right? And there are two people, one person in Arizona and one person in the Philippines that we've never met before. The person in Arizona wrote 3 stars and wrote this as their review of us. Who are the Experience Pros and what do they do? That was what they wrote.
That's a review.
I could not see it as the administrator of my page. I had to log out of my page and log in as somebody else, just, the average walker by. And I saw that review, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that took me from a 5-star to a 4.9-star review.
And a question like that, first of all, is not a review.
It's not a review.
Let's be clear about the platform or the tool that you're attempting to use. That's a question you post on your Facebook page. And if I could say a web form that comes through your email, that requires an immediate response.
Absolutely.
A comment on your social platforms, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Google+, whatever you're using, LinkedIn, those are immediate responses.
I think they're immediate responses, but be careful not to go all defensive on them.
No.
If it's a negative thing, if somebody posts something negative, do not, A, justify your position, and B, do not carry on the conversation. Here's what you wanted to say. I am horribly embarrassed. I'm so sorry for your experience. Please accept my phone call. I'll be calling you in momentarily.
I'd love to define who are the Experience Pros and what they do.
Yeah,
let's
make it right.
Right.
And that's one of those things that, gosh, if you go defensive, you actually show what you look like you're defensive.
Right.
Finally, be authentic. Oh my gosh, it's so important. If you are anything, you need to be authentic. People smell it out. If you're in it for the transaction, if you're in it just for what's in it for you, if you are self-aggrandizing, you know what? If you're not Toby Keith, stop talking about you. Ugh.
How do you really feel about that?
Great song. But I just get so flustered by people who sit there and say, I'm so great, I'm so great, I'm so great, I'm so great. And, we've run out of time to talk about you. Right? It's a little irritating. So be authentic. Ask the question and truly make it part of your culture. How can I help you? What can I do for you? How can I lift you up in this? Those are some thoughts. Thanks to Christina Desmaris of Inc.com for the inspiration in this conversation. We have a whole nother hour of the Experience Pros radio show coming up, and we simply do not want you to go anywhere. If you want to know more about Kimberly Orr and Knockout Performance, where do they go?
You can call us at 303-601-6931. And our responsive team would love to know how we can lift you in business.
Absolutely. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you, and don't go anywhere. There's a whole lot more coming up right after this.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Dennis Miller, tonight at 10. On legendary KLZ 560, The Source.
A 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on every auto repair says so much more than, if it's not right, we'll try to fix it again. A 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty tells me that this is a master mechanic who's confident, who knows what they're doing. I mean, nobody offers a warranty like that, right? Colorado Select Auto Care Centers do, and only the members of Colorado Select offer a warranty this good. Find a mechanic who's a member of Colorado Select Auto Care at coloradoselect.org.
Tuesday on the morning show, I'm out, but never fear. Outgoing Colorado State Senator Ted Harvey will be here. Your chance to hear from and talk to one of the good guys, a conservative, liberty-minded legislator whose terms have run out. Colorado State Senator Ted Harvey in the chair Tuesday morning on Wake Up with Randy Corporan, KLZ 560.
This is the legendary KLZ, AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at 560thesource.com. Since 1922, KLZ Denver.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster.
It's illegal. They had a 30-day notice under the law to notify Congress about the moving of prisoners, and they have a constitutional and legal statute to keep Congress currently informed.
Republican Chairman of the House Intelligence Committee Mike Rogers on Fox News saying the White House breaking the law by freeing the 5 Gitmo detainees in exchange for Bo Bergdahl. Rogers saying this isn't the last we'll see of these terrorists.
Some notion that this band of characters, these terrorists, are not going to get re-engaged in this fight in some way is absolutely naive.
Rogers saying he doesn't think Bergdahl's health was the issue. This exchange more of a political stunt.
Listen, I'm glad that the family has their loved one back, but we as members of that have responsibility on the broader question have to understand what are the implications for all the soldiers that are on the ground today, all of their families. And I tell you, this was just, to me, was the wrong answer to that problem.
This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
Everyone is making the switch to the Blaze to make it their source for the truth. Why not make it your source for the truth? Make theblaze.com your homepage for news that the other outlets won't even touch. Subscribe to the Blaze TV at theblaze.com/TV or on Dish Network and get access to original programming like For the Record, the show that exposes what's really going on that the government doesn't want you to know. And Real News, the daily conversation on the topics of the day that matter most. Check out the Blaze Radio Network at theblaze.com/radio with original shows like Buck Sexton, The Morning Blaze with Doc Thompson, Pat and Stu, and Jay Severin. Or, if you need something to hold in your hands, subscribe to the Blaze magazine. So basically, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. This is the Blaze. Truth lives here. So just to recap, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. Find out all the ways at theblaze.com.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560 The Source.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. We're here to remind you that small business is a big business, and your business is our business. And sitting in for Angel, who is on a vacation. On vacation is Kimberly Orr, Knockout Performance, our publicist, and all-around super digital media maven.
Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that introduction.
Thank you for being here, and you brought somebody with you.
I did.
Right.
I brought Mallory Baker with me. Mallory is PR intern for Knockout Performance.
Love that.
And she is week, 3 on the job?
Yeah.
Welcome.
I know. I'm pretty much a professional now, so
You-
I figured I'd come on the show.
Absolutely, I love that, and she's doing a great job. Mallory is live tweeting and promoting, blogging our show as we go today. Now, Mallory, I understand that you're getting ready to go on an air flight, a plane trip, a getaway, an excursion.
It's called a vacation, Eric.
What?
Use the V word.
I don't know how to use the word.
Vacation.
Every time I use a word that starts with V, I get in big trouble. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Sorry. Okay, so Mallory, where are you going?
I'm going to Quito, Ecuador to go to the Amazon.
Quito out of here?
That's a good one.
Really?
I love it.
To Ecuador?
Yes.
You know what you can do out there?
What?
You can get a saddle and put it on any one of the bugs.
Giddy up.
I hate bugs. I hate bugs.
Right? Oh, you're going to have a great time out there.
Yeah.
So do you like flying?
No, I hate flying.
You hate flying?
I hate flying.
Oh.
I don't
gonna
think
be
I've
quite the
ever
trip.
heard her use the H word, and I've just heard her use it twice in
Right.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
I know.
It's wild.
clearly my mother did not consult me on this trip before she planned it, because I hate flying and I hate bugs, and we're going to a place where we have to fly in a rickety little plane. And
Ecuadorian Airlines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Buenos dias, señorita.
Right.
Something like that, right?
Well, be grateful that you're going on Ecuadorian Airlines instead of U.S. Airways, because you heard the Flight 598 going from L.A. to Philadelphia. You heard about this, didn't you?
No.
Uh-oh.
U.S. Airways Flight 598 from L.A. to Philadelphia was forced to stop in Kansas City, and that's not the bad part, folks. The bad part is why they had to stop.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There was more twice. It seems that one of the passengers on the Flight 598 brought a service animal.
Well, that's perfectly legal and wonderful, because
yes.
people need service animals.
Absolutely. We embrace service animals, but what we find difficult to embrace is what the service animal did in the aisle.
Uh-oh. Do tell, I'm afraid.
Did you say do?
Do tell.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
The service animal defecated in the aisle.
No, how could he do that?
Well, he just basically bent over and...
I don't need the visual. Thank you for sharing.
You asked how he did it. I was just going to give you...
You are always of service when I ask questions.
Right? But, look, dogs will be dogs. Right?
You gotta go.
Had to go twice.
Twice?
Before Kansas City.
And the pilot landed the plane.
Had to.
Oh, bless.
Right? That's a contained environment. And
that were me sitting next to.
Oh.
Can you just?
Oh. Now I could just imagine Angel sitting here poo-pooing the whole story, but I'm telling you.
He's taking liberty because Kimberly's sitting here poo-pooing the whole story.
So maybe just maybe your Ecuadorian Airlines is not going to have this issue.
Mallory, that will be my prayer for you as you depart for your trip in July.
Safe travel, girl.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. Glad you're here in the studio. Folks, we have a fantastic show for you coming up here. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to talk about camp experience, and I'll tell you something. Ladies, listen up, tune in, and turn up the volume. You're going to want to hear this. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory online at experiencepros.com/directory.
It's time for you to take control of your money. If it's in a 401k, someone else is in charge. Getting a loan from yourself is not what you've always been taught, and it's not complicated. Pick up the phone and call Walt Wilson at Private Pension Design and ask him about the infinite banking concept at 303-550-2847. That's 303-550-2847. You can start learning more at privatepensiondesign.com. There are 10 videos and other tools to help you get out of debt without changing your cash flow or paying extra taxes. You've worked hard for the money you've saved. Learn how to keep more control of it at privatepensiondesign.com.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Visualize 50 small businesses in a room. They're drinking a cocktail. They're shopping from local businesses, networking, and having a great time. Sounds great, doesn't it? Join the Connecting Experts at the brand new Iron Tribe Fitness in Highlands Ranch at 8081 South Broadway on Thursday, June 5th from 4 to 7. For more information, contact me, Penny, at 303-220-0366 or theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Striking a blow for freedom one morning at a time. Wake Up Colorado, 5 to 8 weekday mornings on KLZ 560, The Source.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Hello, Father. Hello, Father. Here I am at Camp Granada.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Charlie, I appreciate the camp song. I think Adam Sandler killed this in his rendition of it. Fantastic. But it leads into our next guest, who is Betsy Wiersma. And Kimberly, you know Betsy for a long, long time.
I sure do. Betsy is founder of Camp Experience. We like to call her our camp mother. She created Camp Experience. We are going into our 9th year of camp. And you can find Betsy's fantastic event at www.campexperience.com. Welcome to the show, Betsy.
Hello.
Hello. So very nice to have you with us again. It's always a pleasure to have you in the studio. Betsy, Camp Experience. So give us the elevated view, if you will, please. Who's it for? What does it do?
Okay, well, after 9 years, we kind of got this thing down.
I love
it. What we found was it's so great to go to like your networking events, Experience Pros events, and it's awesome. And for those 2 hours, 3 hours, you meet somebody great, you start to connect, you're talking about your business, and you have to go back to your real life.
Yeah.
The dog has to pee. It's the important thing since dogs poop. Dogs and dog peeing and pooping seems to be a theme here today, so I wanted to stay in the theme to show you I'm an avid listener. But anyway, I digress. So what I invented with the help of a fabulous committee, which includes wonderful people like Kimberly and Angel and a lot of neat women, is what if we had 2.5 days off the clock?
Wow.
What if we weren't?
Wait a minute. What is that?
It's like a little vacation.
Wait, I know what that is.
I've
been there.
Like a little vacation. So the concept is we are all in these roles of mother and caregiver and sister.
We're talking about women now.
Well, yeah, I think men are in some of these roles. This happens to be designed for women.
Right.
But I think we spend our life giving and giving and giving and giving, and if we do not take time to refill,
yes,
that's when we fall into things like dis-ease or, just being so tired that your business falls, or you miss the opportunity knocking because you can't hear it.
I love the way you just said disease. You said dis-ease. And I love that because, something that's really what it's all about is
getting out of sync.
If you are suffering from dis-ease, you need Camp Experience.
And so we invented a place for women to take 2.5 days and just be a girl.
Love that.
And all you have to do is show up and be loved by other women who are business owners and or not. They're just women. We say amazing women of all walks of life. And we kind of believe that if you're meant to be there, you're going to find us. So we're happy to be partnering with you guys.
It's inspirational. Okay, let's just step back. This September 19th through 21st, will be my 4th Camp Experience.
Okay.
And my first year, someone said, "What's it like?" And I said, I have no words.
It's hard to describe, right?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Who am I?
You're the one who speaks for a living and describes, right? Yeah.
So it's inspirational,
Right.
it's educational, it's got some fantastic women, some of my very closest friends I met through Camp Experience. It is enlightening.
You know, I play a character here on the show of the male chauvinist bore, but in reality, I could not possibly be in more support of women being women and embracing all that means. You know, I think it's just such a phenomenal concept, and that is September 19th through 21 coming up. Well, summer is almost over. I mean, right?
Please don't say that.
I
still
know.
have a kid getting out of school tomorrow, so summer is just beginning.
Okay,
but,
all right.
But the important thing is, because it's our 9th annual, because of Kimmy's great social media work with Lisa and our great team, we have about 25 spots left in the whole darn thing.
Right.
So we
Camp
are selling
Experience is
out.
200 women, and there's only space for 25 more.
We must.
So that is
this
why
is a
we're
great
getting
place
a little about, like, check it out, folks,
Yeah.
because it's time to kind of think about this.
Campexperience.com is where you go find out what's going on there. And then is there a phone number that they can call? Like they say, I just want in.
Sure. Well, the best thing, everything's on the web, but if you just want to call me personally, and this is always fun because people say, oh, no, you won't answer your own phone. Yes, you can call me personally because it's more fun for me to talk to someone who's curious because I'm the mother and I just know. So
We do the same thing at Experience Pros.
yeah, so 720-200-0271 is my office number.
One more time.
720-200-0271. And you get to talk to me, the mother of camp. But I would just also tell you that we have free events throughout the whole year, very similar to kind of your concept, where you can get education, inspiration, and connection.
Right.
So if you explore the website under events, you'll find all kinds of fun shopping events. You're going to find Camp Connections, which is our networking club. And there's 10 events between now and camp that are absolutely free. So anyone can just come and kind of get a feel for it, meet some of the women.
And get to know the people that are a part of Camp Experience, because that is really the genesis of the entire thing.
I am looking at a piece of collateral that is just a beautiful event that I think you're getting ready. It's a long-term event, though. It's a series. What is this? The Believe in Yourself Fitness Challenge.
Well, we are always cooking up. Kimberly can tell you, we are always cooking up something for our camp. We call them Camp Sisters. And by the way, Eric, the theme is I like nature, just don't get it on me.
Yes.
So we go
that
to
is so
a resort.
totally an Angel thing.
See, that's why Angel's so happy about Camp
Yes.
Experience.
With me.
Absolutely.
Because, we camp at Cheyenne Mountain Resort.
Yeah. Oh,
so
come
are you
on
getting
now.
this? There is no camping. It is a metaphor for getting away with enough time to find your inner Skeeter.
And fill your cup with great things.
So we digress. So the fitness challenge is all summer long. If you go and work out with us for a special discounted deal or see any of our camp sponsors, you get a little punch card. And at the end, you're registered to win all kinds of prizes. And you get to be recognized at camp and get a cool T-shirt. But really, it's about being for yourself.
It's a summer of reinvention. I mean, there's so many of us, Eric and myself, and Angel included, that are focused on being healthy, reducing our weight, our body fat, getting in shape, and staying in shape. It's really a lifelong choice.
It is, and we make it fun because, we have fun all the time.
Isn't that the way it should be?
It's just fun.
How we roll at
Yeah.
the Experience Pros radio show.
Betsy, for the sake of time, let's give your contact information one more time.
The best place to find everything is campexperience.com.
Yep.
Look for the events, pre-camp events page, and there's a drop-down for the 10 free events before Camp Experience. And then the actual 2.5-day retreat is
Right.
at Cheyenne Mountain Resort in Colorado Springs, September 19 through 21.
They can register online at campexperience.com.
Absolutely. We have payment plans. We're ready to go.
Oh, payment plans?
Payment plans.
Come on, folks. Ladies, you need to go do this. And I hesitate to tell anybody what they need to do. But I am so excited that Angel is going to be a part of this. I celebrate the way that I know so many people have gone to Camp Experience who have come back down the mountain, if you will, and said, wow, can't wait to go back.
Well, and the
so-
husbands are very happy too, Eric. I think
Absolutely.
what I noticed is spouses, husbands, partners thank me.
You bet.
Because when you fill up someone that you love
Yep.
and they're happy and they have some new friends and they did a little yoga, maybe we're in a talent show, perhaps danced on a table, I don't want to tell secrets, but did a little shopping, got a little spa service, and helped charity. So everything benefits Dress for Success Denver and
and
I'm
the
having a moment.
Helps benefits.
Thank you.
Who are we benefiting? That's right. Go to campexperience.com.
That is so wise. Project Wise. Oh my gosh.
You know what?
Perimenopause is a terrible thing. Do not age. Everyone, take this advice.
No aging.
No aging, Mallory. Stay in your 20s because 50s are hell.
Mental pause myself.
50s are hell. So Project Wise and Dress for Success Denver are our charities, and we're also helping United Way Down, Pikes Peak United Way Down in Colorado Springs. So it all benefits women.
Campexperience.com. Betsy, thanks for being here. We're so grateful.
I will be back, Eric.
We look forward to it.
I will be back.
All right, folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back, more positive business talk. You're listening to Kimberly and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioT Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, the right choice, the safe choice.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113. Back it up. Back it up. C-Squared Computer Consulting wants to remind you to back up your data on the 2nd of every month. Don't put off calling C-Squared Computer Consulting until it's an emergency. Call 303-933-1113 today to set up auto checks, backups, and a lot more. Hire C-Squared to be your IT department. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113. Online, find them at c2cc.net. Back it up.
Laura, tomorrow morning at 8 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking the time out of your business day to join us for hours. This hour of the Experience Pros Radio Show has been brought to you by Grace Your Health. You can find get to and maintain your optimal healthy self. Grace Child is your trusted certified health coach who knows firsthand how to get rid of the weight and how to get you back into optimal health. Call Grace today at 515-991-5334. Again, 515-991-5334, or email her at graceyourhealth@gmail.com. And it's time for Business Tips and Insights. And of course, this day, always at this time, brings us to our good friend Burt Middleton, BurtMiddleton.com, who knows a thing or two about killing gout. Burt Middleton is the gout killer. Burt, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Eric.
How's it going, buddy?
So great. It's going really good.
I love it.
Beautiful day out there.
I love that, Burt, and I follow you on Facebook, and I think you just you make some of the coolest posts out there. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about something very, very, very important. We're talking about the most common nutritional deficiency in the American population.
Not enough cheeseburgers.
Wait, if it's common, we should all know this, right, Eric?
Right.
Burt, what is it?
What is it? It is water and the importance of hydration. There are some really, really interesting statistics out there, and what they have found is that 75 to 80% of everyone walking around out there is chronically dehydrated, meaning like 4 out of 5 people that you see walk by are chronically dehydrated.
I think I resemble that remark most days.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing to think this great country of ours where all we have to do is turn a knob and fill up a glass and we can drink that water. It won't even kill us, but we are one of the most dehydrated populations in the world.
But what does it mean that we're dehydrated? I mean, really,
Is there a test for that?
I drink water all the time, usually mixed with my coffee.
There you go. And that is part of the whole thing, is that we think that things like coffee, sodas, alcohol, different things like that, because it has water in it, we think that we're getting some kind of hydration from it. But it's actually the opposite. Coffee and sodas and alcohol, being so common in our society, are actually diuretics. They make us go to the bathroom more. They add to our dehydration.
Oh, that's not good. So
it's not good.
So, Burt, what do we do? How do we handle this? What, I mean, is it as simple as just drink more water?
Well, it is that simple. The most important thing, the thing I want people to take away today, is that the simplest, easiest, fastest, cheapest way to make improvements in your health today, right now, starting right now, is to start making some process in your life to be able to consistently drink water on a daily basis. And the amount of water that we should all be drinking is half our body weight in ounces of water per day.
Wow.
So just to use easy numbers, if you weighed 200 pounds, you would need to drink 100 ounces of water per day. Now, there is a little bit more to that. For every 8 ounces of coffee or soda or alcohol that you drink, you should also drink another 12 ounces of water for each of those 8 ounces. All right, did that make sense?
No, what?
Eric, you're in trouble. I'm sorry.
So for every 8-ounce cup of coffee that you drink, or every 8-ounce beer that you drink, or every 8-ounce soda that you drink, you should drink another 12 ounces of water to make up for it.
My shoes are going to start squishing. They're going to be like...
I don't know how you'll do a 2-hour radio show, because you'll be running down the hall.
Seriously.
Burt, one of the ways that I have learned to manage my water is there is an app for that. So in the iPhone store, there is an app where you can log and see how much water
it dings you need more water?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Wow. Burt, I know that you know not just a thing or two, but a whole lot about water and hydration, and how proper hydration actually cures many of the ills that we deal with on a daily basis. Is that correct?
That is so true. That is absolutely true. It's a huge part of my personal story in getting over gout, actually.
Now let's just take another moment, if you will allow me. Your story, you had gout in the world's worst way. I mean, it was just such a huge thing for you. Gout being the most painful form of arthritis, and through your nutrition and your hydration, you've kicked it.
I have kicked it. I am the gout killer.
I love it. Bert, where do we find more information? And I know that you've got a water filtration system that is actually pretty amazing. Tell us about that.
It is called the UltraStream. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it is a filtration system that goes way beyond filtering the water, so much better than so many other filtration systems that will take out fluoride, heavy metals, pesticides, all kinds of really heavy-duty stuff, but also it then ionizes the water so that the water is much more well absorbed and used by our bodies. And the really cool thing about that is that on my Extreme Customer Service Directory listing on experiencepros.com, I am giving a really, really good deal on the UltraStream as well as a few other things in the special offers.
All right, so here's what you do. You go to experiencepros.com. You check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Click on the Colorado icon. When you get there, search Bert Middleton or Bert or Middleton or Gout or Killer. I wonder what comes up when you search Killer. But when you do that, you're going to find Bert Middleton, the Gout Killer. Check on his special offers, and you'll find all kinds of fantastic specials there. Bert, you're amazing, man. Love having you here. Can I direct people to thegoutkiller.com? Is that okay?
That is perfectly okay. Please do.
All right, folks. Bert has a limited time with us today, but I'll tell you something. You want to get to know this man. His story is remarkable, and you can have that same story if you're dealing with arthritis, if you're dealing with any of the illnesses that what did Betsy call them? Diseases in life. Then you need to know Bert Middleton, BertMiddleton.com or thegoutkiller.com, and find out about his ionized water product as well. It's amazing. Bert, thanks for the tips today. We appreciate you.
Geez, thank you. Thank you very much.
Right back at you. Okay, folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk coming up next. You're listening to Kimberly Orr and Eric Raymer on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Arthritis and gout sufferers, listen up. You don't have to resolve yourself to a lifetime of pain. Bert Middleton is a certified nutritional therapy consultant and a former gout sufferer. That's right, I said former gout sufferer. Whether you deal with rheumatoid arthritis or the most severe case of gout, Bert Middleton can and will help you kill the pain quickly and permanently. You need Bert Middleton, the Gout Killer. His nutritional and lifestyle solutions help you get the gout out. Check out thegoutkiller.com today. Or call Bert directly, 970-485-5955.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at ALMCmortgage.com. ALMCmortgage.com.
LMB number 1000-20432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Grassroots Radio Colorado, this afternoon at 5 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Shine star, no matter who you are, shine bright to see.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Sitting in for Angel today is Kimberly Orr. It's Monday.
I love Monday morning.
You love Monday mornings?
I love Monday morning.
Really? What's your favorite part?
Getting up and exercising.
What?
Wake up, feet hit floor, drink water, go exercise. Go to the gym. Have you not seen my Facebook page?
You're one of those people.
Chronicling the fitness journey through my Facebook page every morning.
You know, I seem to remember that sometimes successful people do that kind of stuff.
Well, there's 15 things successful people do on Monday mornings, Eric.
And getting up early and exercising is number one?
They wake up and exercise. It sets the tone for the day.
Can't you be successful and sleep in?
No.
Tell Angel Tussey that.
Oh, Eric
That
Raymer.
girl is on the record as saying that she loves to sleep in.
I sleep in Saturday mornings. I don't exercise until 10 a.m. when I go to kickboxing on Saturday mornings.
10 a.m.?
Yeah.
I know Angel well enough to know to
10
say
a.m.
that at 10 a.m. she is still, what did you call it, having a meeting with the inside of her eyelids?
Yes, I have a meeting with the back of my eyelids until 6 a.m.
Uh-huh.
And
6
then I
a.m.
go.
on a Saturday.
Nope.
10 a.m. on a Saturday.
Maybe 8:30 because I have to eat because I'm going to
That's not
kickbox with
sleeping
Teresa
in.
Byrne.
What else do you do?
Well, they eat healthy breakfast. Like perhaps those fruit snacks I brought for the show today?
You did bring fruit snacks, and by fruit snacks, you actually brought like little ramekins and bags of fruit.
Grapes and peaches, and I had my banana. Charlie likes bananas.
It's not a
I eat my banana every morning. Strawberries, cantaloupe.
Charlie is particularly fond of his banana.
He is. He loves his banana.
He loves his banana. Okay. Well, let me see if I can come up with something that maybe a successful person may or may not do on a Monday morning to get Monday morning right. They arrive early. You did.
Yep, I was early to pick you up this morning.
Yep.
Mallory was early when she arrived at the studio.
Daryl Stern and Betsy Wiersma, they both came in early.
Absolutely.
I guess, I'm starting to see a trend. Angel Tussey. Just thought I'd throw that out.
She's on vacation. She can't hear you
Doesn't
right now.
matter. That's the point. That's why I say.
So here's something Angel and I have in common.
Yeah.
Now, Mallory can jump in and refute this one a little bit.
All right, let's see if we can turn on Mallory's microphone if she feels the need.
Successful people keep a clear desk and desktop.
What?
Eric, I've seen your desk. A clear desk and desktop. A place for everything, everything in its place.
There is a place for everything.
The key to success.
There's a place for everything. And where it is
exactly
where it is.
Right? So in my office, I keep a clear desktop, except when I'm in the middle of working on a project. And then Mallory can attest. There's papers everywhere because she works in my office.
Is it true,
I
Mallory?
was about to say, I don't ever see a clear desktop.
Oh! What?
Because I'm working.
I don't know.
If you stop by the office right now, you'd see 2 clear desktops, mine and yours.
All right. Here's what people tend to do. They schedule out room in their schedule for unexpected tasks and or projects, because you know they're going to come up, right? You know the dinging of the email or whatever. We could probably make the case that you should probably turn down the email or all that stuff that Angel talks about all the time.
Turn the sound off.
Yeah, but for unexpected projects and tasks, things that come up and say, did you do this? Or, see, that's the thing. Angel is always saying to me, hey, did you do this? And it's usually something she asked me to do earlier. I hate that.
Did you?
No, because I never do that.
Okay.
And I get caught with my britches down every time. She's like, did you do this? And I'm like, So then I do this. I stop what I'm doing, and I go start.
Go do it.
Right?
Uh-huh.
No, she says, I didn't ask you to stop doing that now. I'm in trouble with her.
But I will tell you, the greatest lesson I learned since I started my business is I have to schedule time. I have to schedule blocks of time in my calendar for routine tasks.
Routine.
And nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You schedule time for nothing?
Yes. At least an hour a day for nothing.
What do you do during the nothing?
I do whatever has come up in that moment, in that day.
So you're agreeing with me. You should schedule time for unexpected projects and tasks. Okay, all right.
It says
I thought you just
my calendar.
kind of went into the lotus position and like hum.
No, I do that at 6 in the morning at the gym.
Hey, you can't do that at the gym.
Yes, I can.
It's not a physical activity. Am I right, Mallory?
I don't know. I love yoga, so.
I love yoga too.
The one impressive thing about Kimberly, though, is that she has this thing on her board that says, what have you done for yourself today? And I think that's just such an amazing thing for every person, is really look at, you do so much, especially Kimberly does so much for other people every single day. It's important to be thinking, what do I do for myself?
Yeah. I think it's more of a girl thing. And maybe don't look at me in that tone of voice.
What have you done for yourself today,
Eric? I got nothing.
Okay, we're going to work on that
But I think that really is
intrinsically,
naturally. I think that is more of a feminine thing that we want to pamper ourselves. And we make a point to pamper ourselves. Guys, we scratch and grunt. That's pretty much all we do.
You know what we're doing for ourselves today together?
Does it involve a burrito?
No, but it involves. Hold on, let me see if I can say this without blushing.
Oh,
Andre?
No, he's not going to be there.
You promised me on Friday I'd get Andre at 3:45.
Andre is our personal trainer over at Orange Theory Fitness, and his muscles have muscles have muscles.
He's the nicest man on the planet, on top of all that beauty.
Drop dead gorgeous, and I can say that. And he absolutely, he makes you swoon. Unfortunately, I just got an email while we were doing the show that Andre is feeling a little under the weather today. And
I could make him feel better.
Stop that.
I would make him soup.
Oh.
Chicken noodle soup. I'm a very good cook.
We are going to have to go to a commercial quickly. Here's the deal. One of the other things that highly successful people do on Mondays, and actually even Sunday nights, they visualize the entire week's success.
Set the intentions for what you're going to accomplish.
Absolutely.
Not only for the week, but every day.
Yeah.
That's part of that meditation in the morning.
And what's funny about this, and I know that Angel does this so that she doesn't come back to a complete disaster, but we had this conversation in Phoenix. How's the week going to play out, Eric? What are you going to do? And she's got this stack of paperwork, and she says, these are the things that I would normally be following up with. And she's kind of toying, should I give this to you, Eric, or should I not? Should I give this? Because if I give it to you, I may never see them again. And I said, just give them to me. I will.
Did she hand it off?
She did.
Awesome.
Very tentatively, though. And so today, I'm going to ask you to help me be my accountability.
Okay.
We're going to tackle that stack of paperwork that needs to be done today.
That's called delegating, Mallory.
It is called
Just
delegating.
delegated to me, did he not?
No. I'm not going to have you do them.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to just ask you to make sure
We will get it done.
that we communicate as the process. It's a week's worth of business. It's not all to be done immediately.
Because we're having Monday Fun Day together all day.
Monday Fun Day.
Monday Fun Day.
I love it. All right, so set your intentions. Have a great week. Those are the things that I don't know about that whole getting up early and going to the gym stuff, but
I do.
There's lots of cool things that you can do on Monday to set your intentions and have a fantastic week. And of course, we know that one of those things on your schedule and every single day should be the Experience Pros radio show. We're grateful for you. We've got to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up, put a bow on it. You're listening to Kimberly and Eric and Mallory
on Monday Fun Day.
Monday Fun Day on the Experience Pros radio show.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Cheers, Experience Pro listeners. My name is Lisa Voss, and I'm the owner of the Denver area Tilted Kilt Pub and Eateries. I'd like to personally invite you to join us for a quick and delicious lunch at the Kilt. Our food is made from scratch and served in one of the warmest and friendliest establishments in Denver. Join us on Mondays for our $10 steak special, or on Tuesdays for our $5 build-your-own burger with fries. Join us for lunch at either location, downtown on the 16th Street Mall or in the Denver Tech Center on Bellevue and Ulster. Tilted Kilt, where cold beer never tasted so good.
Camp Experience is a one-of-a-kind annual retreat designed exclusively for women who are ready for education and inspiration and want to connect to a network of amazing women. Sign up for the camp event happening on September 19 through 21 at Cheyenne Mountain Resort. At camp, there's time to just relax and be a girlfriend as you refine your vision, reflect on your purpose, and enjoy top speakers and creative activities. It's also the perfect place to simply have fun. Register today for Camp Experience at campexperience.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Bring your box of papers and electronics to be shredded for free. Have any old electronic gadgets or confidential documents you want to get rid of? You can do it for free on June 7th. Boy Scout Troop 4 of Littleton will be on hand to help and will be accepting donations of cash or non-perishable food. Each person is welcome to bring up to 3 copy boxes or 1 large trash bag of documents. The electronic items eligible for recycling include laptop and desktop computers, printers, copiers, phones, stereo equipment, fax machines, monitors, TVs, basically anything that plugs into the wall or runs on batteries, except for large appliances. Bring your stuff for the free shred on Saturday, June 7th from 9 a.m. until noon, 1745 Shea Center Drive in Highlands Ranch.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service on Facebook.com/ExperiencePros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
On the crest of a wave, it's like magic.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time to join us today. And well, boy, I'll tell you what, time flies when you're having fun, and we have had so much fun here in the studio today. Kimberly Orr sitting in for Angel Tussey, who is vacationing this week. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. It's so much fun.
It is a lot of fun to hang out here and have a great time with you. Now, Kimberly, you might recall, and longtime listeners of the show know that we run campaigns and we teach and train our clients to also run campaigns, and we embrace 4 campaigns in a year. It gives you a 13-week quarter from which the angle of which you can talk about things, you can engage with your existing customer database, which, by the way, is your gold mine.
Absolutely.
You can build new customers by having a campaign. And let me give you an example of the most recent campaign that we just ran, and that was called Experience Travel. And we partnered up with Highlands Ranch Travel and 21 locations around the city to have a campaign letting our listeners and your customers vote on where to send me on my first vacation in 12 years.
And may I just say, I miss Miguel.
Oh, man. Cabo San Lucas was amazing, and Miguel was our personal concierge. I mean, he was amazing. And
customer service ad infinitum.
Absolutely.
Can I just add, Mallory was mad that she didn't get to go.
Well, Mallory can come next year.
She's coming next year, though. She promised.
Yeah, her microphone wasn't on. Wait, if you have to?
If I have to.
You're right, suffering for Jesus, I understand. But I'll tell you something. Here's the deal. These campaigns are spectacular. They really are. They make talking points, for us, the campaign here at Experience Pros is phenomenal because we get to go out into the community. We get to bring the radio show to a whole bunch of people by way of a live remote. We can actually bring the show to your location.
And we had so much fun engaging with our clients, customers, as we went on each of these live remotes over the 13-week period.
So
it was a great opportunity, and that just brings us to...
We think we should do it again.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's call it Experience Summer for the next 13 weeks.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Right?
I just came up with that.
Can we have a summer party? Can we have a pool party?
We can have a pool party.
At the Love Shack?
Okay,
all right.
So I was thinking more like we talk with some of our clients to find out who would benefit from having a live remote in their business where their customers can come in, they can have a little fun, and they definitely do. We can spend 2 hours saying, hi, we are broadcasting live from fill in the blank with your company here, and engage with your audience. It was a really great, successful campaign, and we are doing it again, and it really is called Experience Summer.
It is. It's called Experience Summer, and here's the thing. Many people feel that there are... it's cost prohibitive to bring Angel and Eric out to their location, bring the radio station, if you will, to their location and do a live remote. Nay.
Indeed.
It is not cost prohibitive. In fact, for less than $500, we can come and do a 2-hour live remote. And what you get with that are 13 weeks of mentions on the radio that we're going to come to your location. We're going to be there.
Not to mention, you're going to be part of our portable banner that we bring to all of our events, including the next 13 weeks of live remotes, our visibility events, our private events, everything that the Experience Pros does, because where you go, your brand follows.
And what do you say we kind of align with Camp Experience? We had Betsy Wiersma in this hour talking about Camp Experience and what a wonderful opportunity, 2.5 days in Colorado Springs to at a luxury hotel to experience this amazing just being a woman, and it's I like you said, I've never been there obviously, but just I see so many people go and come back. Why don't we do this? And in our Experience Summer campaign, we're going to offer, yes, we'll come to your live your business and do a live remote, or you can also have a voting box at your, maybe you don't want the live remote, but you could have a voting box for your customers. And here's what we'll do: we're going to give away a free registration for Camp Experience, for either the woman who wins it or the man who knows a woman who would love this amazing experience in September.
And let's throw in 2 nights at the Cheyenne Mountain Resort.
Come on.
Luxury hotel.
This whole package is worth $1,600, and we're going to give it away. If you want more information, we'd love to hear from you. The email address is radio@experiencepros.com.
Or you can send us a message on our Facebook page.
Yep.
Facebook.com/experiencepros, or tag us on Twitter @experiencepros, or talk with any of our visibility experts.
Right.
At any of our upcoming events, including Wednesday night at Water to Wine from 6 to 8 p.m.
Oh, that's this week.
Wednesday night, Eric.
Wednesday night. That's our oh, wow, yeah. All right, okay, thank you for reminding me of that. So lots of ways to get involved, and so if you're, you participated. If you're listening, you heard about the Experience Travel and how many of those companies got on, and great coverage for less than $500. Are you kidding me? 13-week campaign on the radio, your presence in social media as well as on the radio, logo on the banner that travels with us, the voting boxes that go with us, the voting boxes that people will have all around the city.
And one of your customers could be winning a trip to Camp Experience to experience something that truly is, it literally rendered me speechless.
Yeah.
I cannot even put into words what a great, nurturing, soul-filling, love-filled event that was and continues to be in my own life.
So there you go. That's Experience Summer, and we just announced it just now, but you'll see here in the next coming couple of weeks. We'll be talking about it. The actual campaign launches June 23rd through September 12th. It's going to be the best summer ever. We will do a pool party with all the people who want to participate. There'll be invited guests to a pool party hosted by me, and we're going to have just an amazing time.
I can't wait.
All right. Kimberly Orr, you have sat in and taken the place of Angel Tussey today. I'm so grateful for you. You are just such a delight to have in the studio.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me chair dance alongside with you today.
And thank you for bringing Mallory.
Isn't she the best?
She is the best. I think the world of you, Mallory, and I just want to say thank you for joining us in the studio.
He wants to thank you for being a CSU Ram.
Well,
did it just for you.
I love that. You're amazing and eloquent.
So at the game this year, it'll be you, Bruce, and Mallory on the other side of the field from me?
No.
Because her dad will probably be over there on the CSU side too.
Well,
or are you going to go with me again?
I'm going to go with you, and I think Bruce and Mallory should come over and hang out with us too.
I do too.
Fly the colors and represent.
Sounds dangerous.
It was.
It was fun is what it was.
All right. So, again, I want to say thank you. For our listeners, Knockout Performance, give some contact information, if you will, please.
You can reach us at 303-601-6931 or visit our website, www.kimberlyorr.com. Find us on Facebook at Knockout Performance. We would love to connect with you, and Sarah, Mallory, and I would love to get to know you.
Absolutely. Folks, don't forget, if you are interested in any of the major business events that are going on around the city and you don't know where to go, well, just check out our meetup, meetup.com/Experience Pros. Check the calendar tab, because that's where you can find out all the really cool events that are going on with folks who are associated with the Experience Pros. If you would like to be associated with the Experience Pros, whether by way of this Experience Summer campaign that we're getting ready to launch, or by way of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, we stand ready to serve you with our own version of Extreme Customer Service. So just give us a shout out at radio@experiencepros.com. Go to experiencepros.com, hit the contact page. There's lots of ways you can get a hold of us on Facebook as well. And now, on behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen, and Kimberly Orr, and Mallory, what last name? Baker. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today and participating in the revolution in how people treat people in business. Now we encourage you to do something crazy, a little extreme. Yes, give somebody a 20-second kiss. You know you want one. That doesn't mean locking lips. That stands for kindness is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.